good morning, fellow tubers, and I mean it's a good morning for most of us, unless you happen to be one of the chickens on Troy Reid's DIY off-grid project, in which case you live in a perpetual state of fear. He's back from having chased down his child bride overseas, although she wasn't able to come back with him. Trucker Buck picked him up the other night at the airport, and he was all sad by that. Of course, once he got back to the homestead and found that his chicken wire and chicken slaughter had happened once again, he was really bummed out. But he's over it already, because he's off to New York to YouTube Academy, where he will improve the quality of his videos so that we'll be able to see the trash heap in clearer focus, and perhaps maybe get a better line on the tire tracks in the leaf litter next time. One would think that a paranoid type like Troy, who's had problems over the last couple of years and who's had plenty of people donate cameras and security equipment, would have had that stuff set up by now so that there wouldn't be this kind of problem. But it's another one of those mysteries of Troy's world, that he'd be more interested in improving the quality of his videos than the quality of his lifestyle. I haven't really seen anything but the off-grid pallet project. I mean, his house finally got put together thanks to John, and even with one of his religious lackeys standing guard over the property, I'm sure that was a deer or some kind of wildlife got caught up in that cheap fence. The funniest thing of that whole deal is that he thinks he's going to file an insurance claim for $15 worth of chicken wire and a half a dozen dead chickens. But the thing about the chickens is they've got to be the most expensive eggs anywhere in the world. I mean, when you factor in all the wire, all the time, all the feed, they got to be $20 per egg. I mean, he literally has golden chickens out there. I mean, you could have bought eggs to eat for probably 5 years for just what he's ticked away on this. I think it's almost planned. It's planned obsolescence for birds. Now, I think we got to get together and buy a suit of armor for all those chickens, because it's obvious that Troy's not taking care of them. Here he is running off again. I don't know what he's got for security this round, but I expect when he gets back we'll see some other 3-inch tear in a piece of fabric fly netting or something. Oh my God, but leave that what it may. We're all sitting by breathlessly waiting for this guy to come crashing down, which it's obvious that he will. I'm kind of surprised that he's in New York at the YouTube Academy instead of at the immigration trying to figure out how to get his child bride back into the country myself. I mean, maybe he's got plans to stuff her in a suitcase or have her crawl up under the wheel well. One never can know. I mean, he probably has to figure out the camera angle to catch her running across the tarmac. Maybe that's what he's studying up on. It's a mystery. I have a feeling that the child bride issue is going to go the same way as that poor dog that apparently he gave away. I mean, if you believe that, I don't know. I'd like to see that dog. I'd like to see the person that got that dog. Where are the videos of him giving away the dog? I don't know, There's so many unanswered questions, and I really don't care about the religious craziness. There are so many religious crazies out there, and I think that maybe it's a bridge too far to pick on him for being a part of some reported homoerotic cult. I mean, who knows and who cares? It's the Jim Jones aspect of it is kind of troubling. I expect that there's a great deal of mind control involved. There's certainly a evidence of that on the website itself with all the comment control, but we'll keep an eye on him, and another day, another lost chicken. At least he didn't blame it on the boys or the raccoons this time.